One Tuesday morning at precisely 7:12 a.m., three members of the HOA dressed in fleece vests and holding clipboards arrived at Dustin's cabin. They slapped a violation notice on the door and took a selfie as if they'd just captured bin Laden. The problem was, this cabin wasn't even in their jurisdiction, not even in their county. Dustin Harrow, a 44-year-old software engineer, had decided to leave behind the noise of Alia estates in suburban Tennessee and find a quiet, off-grid cabin 2 hours away. He wanted a perfect off-grid life. No Wi-Fi, no HOA, just a wood-burning stove and a creek full of trout. But things didn't turn out as he'd hoped. When Dustin received the letter from the HOA, he thought it was a joke. However, things didn't stop there. The HOA continued to send Dustin a series of violation notices, ranging from improper parking to feeding birds on his property. Karen, the HOA president with platinum blonde hair and a string of pearls, relentlessly attacked him for trivial matters. She even used a drone to monitor Dustin's cabin from the public road nearby, taking photos of his vegetable garden and calling it wild landscaping. She secretly hired private investigators to keep tabs on him, spending over $8,000 in HOA funds on surveillance. Dustin couldn't sit idly by. He called Clive Hennings, a retired attorney, to help him deal with the unreasonable demands from the HOA. Clive quickly discovered that Karen had extended the OA's boundaries with a black Sharpie, making Dustin's cabin a part of the area they controlled. Clive filed a lawsuit for harassment, financial misconduct, and invasion of privacy. The situation escalated when Dustin's story was picked up by a local TV station. In her interview, Karen used hand puppets to illustrate her theory of expanded governance, which made the news anchor struggle to maintain a straight face. Dustin then received a restraining order against Karen and her HOA minions. An emergency HOA meeting was held, and when the evidence of Karen's abuse of HOA funds and her harassment was presented, even her supporters turned against her. Karen was charged with misusing HOA funds and fraud. In court, the evidence, including the fake maps and a video Karen herself had recorded while trespassing on Dustin's property, had everyone in the courtroom laughing. Ultimately, Karen was found guilty and ordered to repay $50,000 to the HOA and $30,000 to Dustin for legal fees. She was banned from participating in any HOA activities for 10 years and sentenced to 3 years in prison with 2 years suspended. Dustin didn't just win back his rights, he also helped other residents understand the power of fairness and standing up to those who abuse authority. Dustin emerged victorious, and now he could finally enjoy the peaceful life he had always dreamed of, no longer worrying about the absurd attacks from Karen or the HOA. If you've ever dealt with an unfair HOA, share your story in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more inspiring stories of justice and triumph.